Say hi, Ephraim. Isn't he adorable? So Jordan and Christina came to me a while back and said that they wanted to dedicate Ephraim. So that's what we're doing today, and I know they're super excited and he's super excited, and I hope we're all super excited about what's happening here today because it's very important. Children are a gift from God. Psalm 127 verse 3 proclaims that sons are heritage from the Lord, children a reward from him. As believers, we're called to recognize that children belong first to God and foremost to God. God in his goodness gives children to their parents. They not only have the awesome responsibility of taking care of this gift, but also enjoying the opportunity to raise him and the wonderful privilege that is. Because children are given by God and are given in grace, it is only proper and appropriate that we give children back to God, and that's what we're doing today. We're told in 1 Samuel that Hannah presented her son, Samuel, to the Lord. And in Luke 2:22, we read that Mary and Joseph brought their baby Jesus to the temple in order to present him before the Lord. And in the same way, Jordan and Christina today are bringing Ephraim and presenting first themselves and then their son to the Lord our God. Deuteronomy 6:4-7 tells us, "Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one. Love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all of your strength. These commandments that I give to you today are to be upon your hearts. Impress them on your children. Talk about them when you sit at home and when you walk along the road and when you lie down and when you get up." Ephesians 6:4 tells us, "Fathers, do not provoke your children to wrath. Instead, bring them up in training and instruction of the Lord." And God's instructions are pretty straightforward. First, Jordan and Christina, love God with every ounce and fiber of your being and your energy, and teach Ephraim to do the same. As you love God and as you love one another, you will model for Ephraim what that looks like and what that wonderful love of God that he can have for himself. So Jordan and Christina, by coming forward today before God and his people, do you hereby declare your desire to dedicate yourself and your son Ephraim to the Lord? If so, please respond by saying, "We do."
We do.
All right, church. Here at Park Hill, our goal as a church is to help people take the next step in furthering their relationship with God. And for Ephraim, this is one of his first steps. Now, while there is large responsibility on Jordan and Christina to raise Ephraim over the next coming years, we also have as a church have a responsibility to walk beside them and encourage them and help in raising Ephraim. And that is our responsibility as a church. So, as a church, do you commit to walking with this family and supporting them as they raise Ephraim? If so, please respond by saying, "We do." Thank you, guys. We have a certificate here marking the day for Ephraim so that in the future he can look back and know that this was the day that he was dedicated. This was the day that you took one of your first steps in your relationship with the Lord. So we're going to present this to you guys, and I do want to pray over Ephraim, so I'm going to try to take him. We'll see if it works. If not, you'll go back to Dad, okay? All right. There we go, bud. We're friends, so this should be okay. Oh, not too bad. Are you okay? All right. We'll see if this works. No. All right. Yeah, Jordan and I had a conversation about this morning, saying we're going to try this. If it doesn't work, that's fine. He'll just go back to you. But I'm just going to put my hand right here, and if you will bow with me, we're going to pray over Ephraim and Jordan and Christina. Dear Heavenly Father, I thank you for today. I thank you for this family that is bringing Ephraim back to you. I thank you for the gift that you have given them in Ephraim and the gift that you've given them with the opportunity to raise him and the joy that is. I pray over the next coming years as Ephraim grows up that you will be with Jordan and Christina. Give them the love, the faith, the patience that they need to always act how they should. Help them follow the rules that you have given them, the guidelines of raising this child, Lord. Ultimately, our biggest prayer is that Ephraim would come to know you And I pray that you will help us as a church walk beside Jordan and Christina and help provide them with anything that they need, whether that be support, mentorship for them, or Ephraim, love, and just our time and our energy. I pray for Ephraim. I thank you for this first step that his family is taking, and I pray that there will be many more steps on his journey of faith. We love you, and in your holy, precious name, amen. Let's go ahead and give Ephraim a hand real quick. And at the end of the service, make sure you find Jordan and Christina and Ephraim and tell them how happy you are, how proud of them you are, and give Ephraim some love.